She posts pictures, of everywhere she goes. um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have my second monitor, so I can't just like not use it to not stream. And I want to start using Facecam as well, except it's really dark right now. I don't have any good lighting, so if I do any streams with cameras, it's probably going to be um, in the day and not like 11 at night. Love your overlays and creations. Thanks, Kat. That's really nice of you. Yeah, we've put in a lot of time into the stuff here, so I guess I can't just throw it all away. Although it did break, everything's kind of like broken, so I'm probably gonna need to fix it, like now. I don't want coding on my offline stream. Scribbly, what's up? Hope TwitchCon was amazing. It was good to see you play Apex yesterday. Twitch rivals. Scribbly won, guys. Well, they won his personal competition. He won 5 subs. It's all spiced up to me. Don't worry, it starts off that way to everyone. I actually got into coding because of Twitch, so that's kind of awesome. There was another user. Oh, you know NG, right? Yeah, you know NG, because that's how I met you, through NG. Yeah, I was coding stuff at NG, and that's how I kind of got into Twitch and coding at the same time. So that's pretty cool. Oh, Scribbly, I was playing Mario Maker earlier today, and I saw Peking Boo got world record on first Woo. I don't know if you saw that. That's pretty amazing. I think he got 20 seconds or something, which is just insane. My only one not verified here. Wait, we can give Kat a partner badge. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to clear chat, but I don't know if this is gonna work because it's been a hot second since we actually tried to do this. Oh god, that's not what I wanted to do. I forgot how to do this. I can't believe I'm still using 4 spaces for my tab indentation. What the heck? I've moved beyond that. Albister, what's up? It's good to see you, dude. How have you been? What's this? I'm scared. It's so amazing that I can open links off of chat. I don't have to open them on screen anymore. That's crazy. Factoring UI. Collection of design tips. Ooh. This will come in very handy, actually. The thing I'm working on at the moment is probably going to need a lot of this. But I'm probably not going to redo everything because I've already set up a style and I'm just going to stick with it because at this point changing it would just be too monka-esque. But thanks, I'll bookmark it. Play Mario Maker? I have made a level. I've made one level for a friend, and it's not very good, but I'm hoping to make more levels when I get some time. I tried the co-op for the first time today. I'm too scared to play versus because the internet's pretty bad here. I mean, the Wi-Fi at least. I don't have an Ethernet cable or adapter for the Switch. Although I'm told that it doesn't really help because if one other person is lagging, then everyone lags. So Nintendo just, I guess, doesn't really know how to do online stuff, which sucks. But the co-op is amazing. It's so funny watching everyone try to sabotage each other, even when you're supposed to be working together. How do we meet again? Oh yeah, we did meet through NG. And no, he doesn't stream anymore. He met his wife on Twitch and he's married now. And he doesn't stream because he's busy with work. So it's a shame, but he's really happy, so I'm happy for him. And he still plays games, I think. He just doesn't stream. Mr. Boost, what's up, dude? It's good to see you. I think you followed ages ago whilst I was offline and not streaming, so it's good to finally see you. If you guys are into widgets and coding and all of that, Mr. Boost is also a coder. He does Stream Elements widgets and Streamlabs, and Twitch and Mixer, so go check him out if you're interested in that kind of stuff as well. I don't know what to do with my hands. Yeah, pretty much. The online codes. It's all lame. Alright, so this is the chat box. It's like a massive mess because I was still kind of learning JavaScript as I was making this. But one of the things I did was give people custom badges if they wanted them. But so let me see if I can give Reactive Cat 49 a partner badge. Let's see. I'm gonna have to refresh chat. Okay. Cat, try saying something. Hey, look, you've got a partner badge. It's okay. You can like visualize yourself with the badge. That's what it will look like when you get it. Speaking of widgets, I should finish that box art one. Oh, you should. Yeah, there's been so many submissions recently. It's crazy. Everyone's submitting widgets now, which is good because we need more people to share their creations. Their Stream Elements is actually coming out with a dashboard specifically for adding widgets. So it's not going to be through the well, it'll still be posted in the Discord. But I think they're adding like a dedicated page for it on the overlay editor. So that's really going to push up widget like use and stuff, which is cool. I'm looking forward to that. It's really close. I need to refactor the code a bit. I know the pain. I have quite a lot of refactoring to do myself. 800k bit donation. Oh yeah. In December, I wish you a happy 3 years of follower age. Wow, that's insane. 3 whole years. Honestly, I don't even remember like when I first started using Twitch. No, I think it must have just been for like a free promo or something. I don't know, because I don't really remember what got me interested in it. Huh. I started 4 years ago next March. Wow, that's insane. That's a long time. I think we do have account age. I don't remember when I first started streaming, actually. That would be a nice thing to know. I'm pretty sure I streamed on like something. I must have streamed something ridiculous, like, I don't know. Oh, it might have been Portal actually. Or just making maps and things. I don't know. I would say I've only really been active in the last 3 years. Started right around when I disappeared. Oh, from the YouTubes. You said you were thinking of streaming again. I didn't see anything come of that, but I guess I can't really give you shit for that. Oh, there's something funny that I want to work on that I discovered about the Stream Elements user IDs, but I'm not gonna say what yet. It's not really funny. It's more interesting. We'll see. If I streamed again, it'd be Code. I'm still monk-ass about it. Well, I mean, yeah, but last time you had a stream with Code, I think you got a pretty good response. It is so trippy seeing my stream open. I should just close that. There we go. Is it weird that coffee makes me tired? I think coffee makes me tired as well, actually. Oh, actually, it doesn't really have any effect on me, though. I'm kind of grateful for that. It's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because it's a nice hot drink that I can just drink without having to worry about, like, not falling asleep or whatever. But Coel, thank you for the resub. That's poggers, dude. And congratulations for unlocking your new badge, HTML. Woo! Oh god. Those badges. I'm actually kind of proud of how they turned out. I like the... And you have to work your way up to JS as well, which is pretty cool. Thank you for the resub. That's awesome of you. Still lying. Yeah, that guy. I still have the screenshot of that. I've saved it forever in Discord. You guys like that? Thanks. It was, I'm glad that I remembered to change the badge thing, because I almost came back to streaming without updating the actual badges. But thankfully, I just needed to drop the new badges in, and it was okay. But I'm surprised it still works, actually. I thought it would break. Oh god. I forgot the Stream Elements thing does that. Forvana's gonna kill me. It's on a cooldown though, so you were just unlucky. It won't get anyone in the next 20 minutes. Yeah. Well, we'll have to see what happens. I know I need to keep an eye on the stream info thingy, because I think that might break. But so far it seems to be doing okay. The white bar seems broken, so I might need to look into that. Okay, so because I'm like stupidly stupid when it comes to stuff like this, did you make that? And if you did, how? Yes. So I do have. Let me see if I can find it actually. Might be better. I worked on those alerts like last year. It was about this time last year actually. It was when I came back to streaming last school year, and I decided to redo my alerts. At the time, I was using something called Adobe Animate. So, if you've heard of Flash, Adobe Flash, as in like Flash animations, it's basically that, but it got renamed to Animate. And since Flash is dying, as in like all those Flash games, Animate has a focus on HTML5 animations, as in Canvas. So Canvas is where you basically have, well, a canvas, I guess. I don't know what the best way to describe it is, but you can do all sorts of cool animations with it. It's a bit more rigid in terms of how you can interact with the document itself. So there are some limitations. Things are just more complicated. So I'm kind of moving away from it, but for more complex animations like that, it's pretty useful. Let me see if I can find the VOD, actually. Oh yeah, so I think it was this stream, or it was like during these streams where I was working on this. So this blur thing that goes along the host thing is something that I was working on in Animate. God, it was so long ago. And you can post a link, sure. I don't have any spam protection, so I'm pretty lax with you guys. I can't believe I was still using this. Oh, I forgot the yikes thing. I need that. I have to go to bed now. School is still a thing. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Thank you for the resubscription, though. You're awesome. And take care. Have a good night. I'll catch you around, probably in Brill stream. Oh, what's this? Oh, I think I remember this. Yes. It was Clutch Lit Poultry. You know, I actually remember making this. I was on such a random spree. Sometimes I'll just go on Twitch and just make the weirdest random memes and just go to random people's channels and ask if I can post a link, and it's just a meme that I just made up on the spot. And that was before I got into coding, so as you can imagine, I did have a lot of free time. Let's forget that you're the one responsible for my logo. Yeah, I saw you put it in the bottom of your screen. That's pretty awesome. It's like probably one of my technically probably one of my first ever commissions, since that was so long ago. And I technically still don't offer commissions. Well, I mean, I've been doing better in terms of availability over the summer. I worked on quite a lot of different projects, so I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. But yeah, I don't really do much graphics anymore, which is kind of a shame, because I did enjoy it quite a lot, but I'm just not very good at it. I mean, I'm okay with like text and stuff, but actually drawing things is not my forte, so I'm glad that I found something, I don't know what it is, something in coding. I can put two variables together. Just say that. Andrew with the rage faces. Should have known. You should be proud of me. I've worked on more things than I thought I would. Am I still doing stuff for Harris? Not at the moment. There was a different project which I'm not allowed to speak about because he made me not speak about it. But I don't think that's going ahead because, well, I think he's working on it. But I've been pretty busy with other things, so we haven't really had a chance to speak about it. But I think he's interested in making more widgets, but I don't know what those are or when, so that's probably a future thing. I am working with Sam, though, on some widgets, except he's been pretty busy as well. So we'll have to see. It's basically a widget that does the follower, the Fortnite code, creator code is it? Animation, where like the box comes in and then it types out the name. So previously people would have to download After Effects and edit the file in that. But with looking at a way to have the animation play and then I can use the code stuff to type out the name, and that way people can just type their name instead of having to render out a video, which would be pretty awesome. So we'll see how that goes. I think I'm going to be doing that on stream. That's one of the projects that I saved. There's something else as well. There's actually quite a few. We'll have to see how it goes. Okay, I think I'm probably not going to be streaming too long tonight. It's more just a welcome back stream, just catching up. Also, I apologize if you hear banging and stuff. My floor this year is pretty loud. People are pretty loud. They can probably hear me talking actually. It's awkward. But I can't be bothered to walk to the other room to stream, so I'm just going to stream here. Even though I don't know what you're talking about, it's still interesting for me to try and learn. Well, hopefully I can impart some, I don't know. I want to say pearls of wisdom, but it's not really wisdom, just interesting things. Okay. So, in case you guys didn't know, Twitch version 3 API is shut down, which is pretty sad. And that's actually what I was using to get the game title, or the stream title, sorry, for the starting screen. So that's lame. I'm gonna have to see if I can work around that. I'm getting super tired, gonna have to go to bed. was good seeing you twice today. Have a great night. Thanks, Kurt. Thanks for stopping by. It is getting pretty late. It's 12 a.m. almost. And I have a meeting. My first meeting tomorrow. And I decided to stream. It's at 10 though, so hopefully it should be up in time. I napped earlier as well, so rip. But have a good night. I'll hopefully catch you soon. Sorry, I was playing Mario Kart on my phone. Oh yeah, Mario Kart Tour came out. I was playing Mario Kart 8 on my Switch earlier, and I got wrecked. So that was embarrassing. And yeah, kind of put me off. I was trying to chill out, but it was just rage inducing. Gonna be competing with Nerd or Die soon. I don't think so. I mean, it would be insane, but I don't think I can get up to their level. They have a very talented team, and I can only do so much, i.e. not a lot. I think I can do okay in certain areas, but Nerd or Die have, like, they touch bases in a lot of different areas, so they have that going for them. I did actually see that they were looking for motion graphics people the other day. I don't know if that would interest any of you. Twitter DM me or Switch code when you get a chance so I can add you. Sure, sounds good. I'm still waiting for Nintendo to come out with the Mario Maker Friends co-op and versus. That would be so fun. Because it kind of sucks you can only play with randoms at the minute. Okay. So the starting screen looks like this right now, which you probably saw earlier. What's supposed to happen is the stream title and game is supposed to come up. Except that's no longer a thing because I'm using Kraken. Actually, version 5 still works. So maybe we'll use that instead. It'll be just a band-aid rather than an actual fix because version 5 is also deprecated, so rip. I remember you making that pattern, I want to say Illustrator. I don't remember actually. I think I did. It might have been in After Effects because they're moving around. So it might have just been like a tiling thing. But I probably did experiment with doing it in Illustrator first. Just to see how it would look. I haven't touched After Effects or Illustrator in so long. Aside from making that cactus gun emote thing, which by the way is related to something that will be revealed soon, but I don't want to say what yet. And it's not a new emote. Not yet. It's something else. Something different. Okay. So, what I'm gonna have to do is pass in some headers. I forgot how to do this. Twitch API version 5. Quit teasing us. Starts with T and has a long name. Yes. And it took me ages to come up with the name. Well, not ages, but I was stuck for the longest time on what to call it. And I think what I ended up with is pretty decent. So I'm proud of myself. I've taken precautions in my files. Hopefully I don't actually end up leaking it on stream. So if you're looking at all the files, I've renamed it probably. It's not that important, but you know, it's nice to keep an air of mystery. Had to use AE recently to edit a scene for a movie. Nice. You needed a news channel sort of overlay. That's sick. Do you have it available somewhere? Can I see? I love the cheesy looking. Oh god, that's bright. Sorry. I'm just looking at Twitch, the documentation. Here we go. That might work, actually. Where else do I have Kraken? That's the only place. Okay. So, actually, that might be all I need to fix it. Sadly, no. Ah, feels bad. But if you have a screenshot, you should definitely shoot it in my direction. Because I love seeing what you come up with. Okay, let me see if this works. Oh, rip. Hello. I guess it doesn't want to work. Well, that's okay. How do I open this? Let's debug it and see. I finished it and formatted my PC to install an SSD. Oh, rip. Ooh. Ooh, that looks nice. Very newsy. I'm guessing the text scrolls as well. I like it. You could probably make an overlay, a Twitch overlay with that kind of aesthetic and news aesthetic. That would actually be pretty cool. You could have a ticker that fetches data, so it's always different. We could actually literally make it fetch the news. Or like Twitch related news. Ooh, that could be a cool overlay to make. And then have like the time and the temperature and the weather. And have like the stream title. Dude, that could be a cool overlay. might be worth looking into. Maybe we'll make that a stream project. That could be fun. Okay. Maybe pull it from some sort of feed. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a shame that there aren't any libraries that can create, or there isn't like a Twitter socket for browser, because then you could make it fetch tweets and stuff. I did work with something called Codebird a while ago that does let you fetch tweets. So that could actually be something to look into, because it wouldn't need to be a persistent connection. Like, you wouldn't need to make it show something every time someone tweets at you. You could just passively pull tweets. Yeah, like a reader, newsreader thing. Reader feed, whatever they're called. Data.0. Okay. Game is undefined. Something messed up. Is there a Twitter account that posts the changes in temperature? Probably not, but you could probably... There are open API weather feeds that you can just pull, like an actual API and not like a reader. So you could probably use that instead. Probably be easier. I don't know. Maybe. Excuse me, I need to drink my tea before it gets cold. And yeah, AccuWeather, that's it. That's the one I was thinking of. I'm pretty sure I was going to make a weather custom API for Stream Elements, but I think a couple other, well, one other, I know at least 2 other people have done it. Not specifically for Stream Elements, but they're using AccuWeather or something similar. So I guess I didn't bother because it doesn't really make sense to make something that just provides the same information. I guess I could format it differently and stuff, but it's not much point really. Just got an idea? What's your idea? I don't know why this isn't working. This is a massive feels bad. And now my thing doesn't want to load. What happened to my... Oh, it's here. Wow, this bugged out really badly. Yikes. Okay, we have a problem here. Bad request. Why? Channel... Oh, because Firewire... I forgot that Twitch version 5 no longer uses names. It uses user IDs. Uh-oh. We have to get the user ID. Kind of a radio or mood for a stream that pulls info on weather. So if it's raining somewhere specific, you'll have clouds and stuff over you, something like that. Ooh, that could be cool. Yeah. And have it like display when it's cloudy or sunny and it could be night or day depending on the time, or the afternoon. That would be sick actually. You could have, and it maybe doesn't even have to be as explicit as having clouds or anything. It could just be in terms of color. Like night streams would be more darker purple, blue, whereas day streams would be more, I don't know, maybe sunnier looking, so more orange, red, that kind of stuff. Real-time day and night cycle for overlays. You know, that would be sick. You should definitely look into that. I don't know if you're looking for coding projects, but that would be a cool project. So I just noticed that the overlays are lagging a bit, which sucks. Lame. I'm gonna have to probably disable some animations on the chat box. I thought it was gonna handle it, but apparently not. It's probably that ta-da animation. I should probably remove that. Instead of having a 24-hour long WebM of the sun moving, just code it. Yeah. All the best animations are coded. I mean, well, it's way easier coding animations. Just tell it to do something and it'll do it. I mean, if you're looking for something hand animated, then yes, doing it manually works amazingly. It just takes a lot of time, and you can't really replicate that with code unless it's AI based. But animation libraries, for the most part, do pretty well. God, late night chats. It's turning my brain to mush. Maybe coming back to streaming is a terrible idea. And why is everything so laggy? This is big yikes, dude. This laptop should handle it. I'm not even playing a game. Oh, maybe we should probably play a game at some point. That would be fun. I don't really know what I'd play though. I've been playing a lot of No Man's Sky over the summer. I haven't really played anything recently. Okay, that's disabled. Kim joins. What's up, dude? How's it going? It's good to see you. It's been a while, but that's mostly my fault. I'm pretty good, thanks. Just trying to get into streaming again. Not for any other reason than, I don't know. I miss you guys. I needed to stream. Plus, I have 2 monitors now, so it's really no excuse not to. Let me refresh the chat box. Oh god, so laggy. Okay, here we go. Oh, the lurks. Just fixed my PC, it overheated a bit. Yeah, I know the feeling. My laptop would, my old laptop at least, would just overheat and die like all the time. It's lame. So I had to get a new laptop. Like, it would literally just blue screen as it was trying to switch on. It was that bad. And I'm pretty sure like, the heat dissipation was in the worst area. I don't know how it passed, like, quality control or whatever, but every time you have your hand resting next to the touchpad, it would literally just get burned. You could probably like fry an egg on it. Griff, what's up? How you doing? It's good to see you. Is this where we learn about super secret things? I wish. I was very tempted to show off the thing that I've been working on for the last few weeks here on the stream, but I have to resist. I can't yet. Not yet. The stream after the announcement, I'll probably demo it. I've been very careful to not talk about it before today. Well, I did tease it the other day with the Hangman name, but that could have meant anything. It's because I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but I've been running some tests recently in the last few days, and it's all coming together. So I'm confident that this will go ahead. So yeah, glad. We'll see. Sounds like my PC a week ago. Yeah, sucks. I'm going live with BL3 and Overwatch tomorrow. I didn't know what was wrong. So much rewiring and googling ended up just being an air bomb and CPU pump. So I gave it a shake. My CPU is at 105 degrees Celsius. Oh my god. That's insane. Now I want to know more than ever. The more I think about it, I don't know. It is pretty. The widget itself is pretty. I don't know. I don't want to downplay the work that I've been doing for the last few weeks, though. So it is pretty hype, but it's not the widget itself. Well, it's to do with the widget. I don't know. You'll see. I have to make a video for it. Okay. You could literally boil water on it. Yes, you probably could. You can make a tea with your CPU. I'll stop tempting you. It's okay. I've been tempting myself a lot. It's kind of why I didn't want to stream as soon as I got back, because I knew I would be very tempted to work on it on stream. And I kind of do, but at the same time, I know that it'll be better when I announce it. And then I can work on stream afterwards. But I've got to be careful because this kind of project does have some parts that need to not be streamed. So I probably won't be streaming actually, but I might go over some particular aspects of what I did. I need to fix this though. I'm not too happy about having to make 2 calls. You know what? It'll be fine. I don't mind now. I forgot what the endpoint is though. Sorry for the bright screen. Oh, it was just there. Get user's endpoint. Log in. Why don't they just have an endpoint that gives everything you need? You know what they should do? They need to open up their GraphQL API. Because that would make things so much easier. Like, seriously, do it. What am I doing right now? ID. That looks right, I think. I don't know. So basically, I need to fetch my ID from my username, make ID, and then pass in my ID here because the new Twitch API, well, it's not new. This is version 5, which is still old, but the new API, new in air quotes, doesn't have the information I need. So we'll have to make do with this for now. Okay, let's see if that works. Oh god, the lag. Oh, hold on. It's data 0 probably, isn't it? Give me a second. Login. Bad request? Why? Oh, hold on. Data. Oh, you know what? I don't even need that. I'm just hard coding it for myself. What am I doing? I'm... Big yikes. Okay, you guys are talking about PCs, which I have no idea about. So I will leave you to it. But this should work. Hey, it came back. Nice. We fixed it. Just about. Well, it's not really a fix. It's more of a band-aid. Yeah, we'll just check that it goes through everything. The color thing still works. No idea of PC. Well, building PCs in all the parts. I mean, I was pretty into it when I thought I was going to be building my PC, but that didn't happen. So I've kind of just erased it from my mind until I go back to building a PC. In which case I'll probably start reading up then all the different parts and whatnot. God, my laptop's getting pretty hot. Let me switch my cooler. I don't know if you guys will hear this on the mic. Hopefully you don't, but if you do, let me know and I'll turn it off. Okay, that works. The transition is kind of dead. I need to optimize some animations, clearly. Now we need to fix the intermission screen, which is probably going to be the same thing. Take that. Put it here. There we go. That should fix the intermission screen, hopefully. Oh, hold on. I forgot. There we go. See if that works. Yay, that came back. Nice. I need to add more lines. See if that goes all the way through. Since I'm Norwegian, I wanted to have a nice name for it too, so I called it North Star. Nice. That's very Norwegian sounding. North Star. I don't know what I'd name my PC. I got a PC. I'd probably have to think about it. Maybe just something like John. It's the uptime, so that's working. It's getting the stream. Getting the paragraphs to stack proportionate to each other was such a pain, but it was definitely worth it. Like, some of them take up 2 lines, the others, some of them take up single line. Definitely looks clean though, so I'm glad I went to the effort of that, doing that. I used the Norwegian name for it. Nordjenen. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't have the accent for it. But that does sound very Norwegian. Yeah. Wasn't there a Norwegian horror game that came out a couple years ago? It was something like North Star. It was, I think it was called North Star or something like that. Like Shining Light or something. Is it Norwegian? I think it was. I've got to look it up now. Shining Star. Horror game. I don't see it. I think I'm getting confused. It might have been a different place. But there are quite a few different Norwegian horror games, which is pretty cool actually. Through the Woods. A third-person Norwegian horror game adventure. Interesting. Nokken. I don't know that one. Let's see. Good job on the stuff, Harris. Thank you. It was a lot of fun to work on. We had a chat. I was in a chat with Sam as well, and he came to me with the idea and asked if it was something I could do. Oh, you can't see anything. Whoops. This looks creepy. What is this supposed to be? Like a swamp man kind of thing. When I was younger, I used to have a massive fear of banshees, which was a Scottish thing. I'm pretty sure I saw it on like some late night horror documentary reality show thing, and it freaked me out, and so I never slept again. Creature from the Black Lagoon, yes, that guy. Ocean Man. I was kind of surprised the first time we mentioned you. I was like, hey, I know that guy. Yeah, a few people came to me and they were like, hey, I saw the video. I was like, wow, that actually has, I mean, he does have a lot of reach, but it was just crazy to me how many people I knew watched him as well. I'd seen a few of his videos before, but I wasn't massively into streaming at the time, so they didn't really apply to me too much. It is very cool that he does release a lot of those things for free, because he's helping a lot of people, and it was especially awesome of him to commission me for something and then, you know, have it released to everyone for free. So it was definitely very humbling to be a part of that. And yeah, that all happened in the summer while I was not streaming, so it always kind of sucked because I didn't really get to thank everyone who followed while I was offline. But we'll see. Maybe they'll see that I'm streaming now. Read the wiki for that creature. We have a lot of folktales. Yes, you guys have a lot of creepy Scandinavian creatures. The Neck, among other names, water spirits with shape-shifting abilities, more likely appearing in the form of humans or other creatures for the purpose of luring their victims to the watery graves. How do you guys sleep at night? It's probably why a lot of horror games derive monsters from this mythology. It's pretty cool though. I'll give it that. Neck. The Spotify thing you have below, is that working? Do you use the Spotify API or some trick? Yes, it's a Spotify API. I'm using a custom backend that I'm hosting for me. I'm looking into making it more available, or like building something that's available to other people. The only problem is because Spotify doesn't actually feed me, they don't have a WebSocket basically, so I'm having to query it every like 2 seconds, which is fine for me because I'm the only person using my backend, so I can query as many times as I want. The problem is if I made it for someone else, then I would be using the same backend, and I would only be able to get a certain number of concurrent users. So I'm thinking of building something that I can scale up so that people can have, well, there would be some kind of setup involved, but hopefully it wouldn't be too difficult. I would say before he mentioned that, does that mean I'm a Firewire hipster? Yes. You are a Firewire hipster. Satan, what's up? I'm not sure why Stream Elements said re to you. That's weird. Is it on hello? Oh, it might be on hello. Oh, yes, it is on hello, because I was testing command. That's weird. But I hope you've been well. Got to read that Nordic folklore. We have one called Huldra. What we have here is the Pomburito. That sounds like a dish, not gonna lie. Like, hey dude, you wanna go get some Pomburitos? God, what is that? It's like a gnome. Thing. Hairy feet, Lord of the Night, Master of the Sun. This is Pomburo. Yikes. He is usually described as being short and ugly. Well, no wonder he wants to kill people, probably. Feels bad. You can keep him out by leaving cigars and rum. Or honey. Well, I guess you should do that then. Probably. His hairy feet are said to give him the ability to sneak up on people silently, and the touch of his hairy hand to bring a cold shiver. I'm not sure how having hairy feet would let you do that, unless, I guess, does it mean hairy on the bottom of his feet as well? Probably, like, as though he was always wearing socks, but made of hair, which kind of sounds gross now that I said that. Hair under your feet. Yeah, and like in between your toes, and just, you know, generally covering the entire surface area of your foot. Like wearing a sock, like, except all the time. It's an ugly hobbit that terrorizes farmers. The only way to get rid of him is to leave out cigars and rum. I'm willing to bet another farmer made him up, just so they could get free cigars and rum. What was the other one you mentioned? Huldra. I want to look up that one as well. I'm probably not going to be able to sleep tonight, actually. Thanks. The Huldra is a seductive forest creature found in Scandinavian folklore. The name derives from a root meaning covered or secret. In Norwegian folklore, she is known as Huldra. God, going between different sized monitors. Let's go to the wiki. I'm not quite sure I should go to the other site. Could be MongoDOS. Okay, so these are the ones that tried to like rape you, basically. Right? Succubuses. Whereas the female holder is almost invariably described as incredible, seductive, and beautiful, the males of the same race are often said to be hideous with grotesquely long noses. Yikes. It's big yikes. So I gotta keep forgetting that I have the wave in the corner there. I've made it transparent because I no longer need the chat in the corner on the side because I have 2 monitors now. That's pretty awesome. I was going to remove it entirely, but the stream info thing at the top doesn't really stand out without it, so I might need to look into that. It's unfortunate for the women that come across them. Yeah, probably. They also have cowtails. Interesting. It's a movie called Thale about a holder. I would imagine there's quite a lot of movies based on Scandinavian folklore. There's a lot of material for storytelling there. Games would also be good. Huh. I'll watch the trailer. Alright, let's watch the trailer. We're distracted enough as it is. I don't think I'm gonna get much more coding done tonight. I did fix... Oh no, you know what? After we... Yeah, there's only one more thing to fix after this anyway, so we should be good. Let's do it. Sorry for sidetracking you. It's okay. I get sidetracked all the time. That's pretty much what this stream is about. Six years ago. Oh god, the thumbnails look pretty... Yikes. Okay, let me pause the music real quick. I don't know if this is going to be visible or hearable on stream.
Vi som en dag skulle bli mennesker og skjønne styrken I antall. Det å være flere.
Wait, let me start it again.
For ganske lenge siden begynte vi. Vi som en dag skulle bli mennesker og skjønne styrken I antall. Det å være flere. Så vi flokket oss sammen og tilpasset individet til fordel for fellesskapet. Men her og der var det de som falt utenfor. De som vandret ikke mot, men bort fra strømmen. Og ble der. Avvikere med tilholdssted dypt inn I villmarken.
Du har nesten størknet helt fast I gulvet, altså. Vaskeservice, du snakker med Leo.
This one's pretty sticky.
En av de fant cirka halvparten av han, og vi må finne resten.
Monka S.
Denne her gikk ut på dato I 89.
Better not get jump scared. Oh look. This is very metal. Very hardcore. Ooh.
Lenge har du vært her?
I feel like this would be Satan's kind of film.
Da regner jeg med at vi er enige.
Oh look, it's a cowtail. That's a Moncaress. Right there. Ah. Fail. Interesting. Incredibly low budget, but amazing. I've seen a few low budget films that have come out amazingly, and yeah, usually those movies are more about the story itself rather than, you know, having the budget to blow on just fancy graphics or whatever. It lets you focus more on the story itself. Don't really ever watch movies. Yeah, I didn't for a long time either, but usually they're just a good way to chill out, so it's useful. Very useful. We have a movie about trolls. Troll Hunter. Troll Hunter. Trolls, everyone knows about trolls. Like Satan. Satan knows about being a troll. Is that Netflix one? Oh wait, it's on Netflix, but Troll Hunter. It's a 2010 Norwegian dark fantasy film made in the form of found footage mockumentary. Nice. Found footage mockumentary is always interesting. Cloverfield type stuff. A group of students from college set out to make a documentary about a suspected bear poacher. He doesn't hunt bears, he hunts trolls. That's pretty sick. Oh. So I'm just reading through. It's pretty interesting actually. I'm quite into horror lore, even though I don't watch much horror like itself. Stories are usually always pretty amazing. Yeah. I've been reading up a lot of the Resident Evil stuff recently, which is pretty fun. Let's see, Troll Hunter. There's a Netflix one. It's 2010, right? Okay, so I'm guessing it's this one. Oh, it's loud. Oh yeah, this is so... No, found footage is really, must be a lot of fun to make, because you have a bit of leeway with how you can make it, you know.
Måtte prøve å finne naturlige forklaringer på sånne ting. Men hvis man oppsøker åsted og leter etter spor, er det ikke vanskelig å finne ut om det er troll som har vært på ferde.
Hvorfor skal ikke folk få vite hva som foregår her?
Skru av det kameraet.
Turn off that camera. It's so mockumentary.
Det er ingen her som tror på Gud eller Jesus.
Nei, det er ingen av oss som...
Oh, he must be the troll hunter.
Fordi det lukter kristenmannsblod.
Det er sikkert litt tid da, for han kommer med det trollet.
Kanskje han filmer oss.
Det sitter sikkert og ler av oss et sted. Hovedgrupper er berg, troll og skogsråd.
Se her, Thomas.
Raglefant, tusselab, vintusse. For faen! Kom dere vekk! Du, jeg skal faen ikke inn der, altså.
Oh god. Oh, yikes. What? Dude, that looks insane. That shot with the troll in the car, dude. How freaky. Oh, terrifying. Yikes. Wild Angel, what's up? Sorry, you've caught us on a tangent. We're just talking about Scandinavian folklore. Getting distracted. I know that you followed me while I was offline during the summer, so thank you for the follow. Way back when. I think you were actually in a video that I made, or it was a demonstration of a widget. Your name popped up as one of the recent followers, so that's how I know. Because I saw your name a lot when that came up. Also, sorry about Stream Elements. I need to remove that command. I've accidentally set hello as a keyword, so anytime someone says hello, it yells at them. But yeah, sorry. Also, Gage the Hokage. What's up, dude? How's it going? It's good to see you again. It's been a while. It has been a while. Sweet money, what's up, dude? Hello. This is weird because usually you're up streaming when it's like 10 a.m. for me, or 11 a.m. Now we're like the other way around. It's like almost 1. Oh my god, it's almost 1 in the morning. I probably shouldn't stay on too much longer. I need to get some sleep. Is Stream Element still doing the dad's joke things? Yes. If you start your sentence with I'm, it'll say I'm a thingy-majig. Whatever. Oh yeah, I'm testing. Dude, Sweet Money, how you doing? If you guys like inventory management games or strategy or whatever. Sweet Money is a neat streamer, so you should check him out. I actually caught him playing Triangular Western Outlaws a while ago, and he hasn't played that game since. So I don't know why I'm still holding him, to be honest. But you know, I guess I could keep forgetting to hit unfollow. But oh well. Oof. Kim, I've got to go. It's 2 a.m. I've got to get up at 6. Have a great one. Don't let knocking get you. Thanks for stopping by. Dude, it was good to see you again. And thank you for sharing your Scandinavian outlaw. I'm folklore even. I'm probably not going to sleep tonight. I think I'll just pull an all-nighter, you know. That meeting I have tomorrow is just not gonna happen. When am I sleep when you're dead? I'll probably do that, yeah. That's because you beat it? Did you? Oh, you probably did. Oh, that's right, you did. And then I was like, oh, you should play my levels. Well, I didn't say that, like, explicitly. I don't know if I should put you through the torture of playing levels, though. They are pretty mean, so I'm probably not going to make you do that. I am looking forward to his next game that's coming out, though. It's based on the same engine, so I already have the knowledge of making maps with that engine, and his next game is going to be a lot more action-based, and not just, like, hacking. It's a pretty cool looking game, so I'm looking forward to whenever that comes out. Meeting with my supervisor. Duh. You know, it's my last semester. I've got to do my dissertation thing. You know, that thing that gives me my master's degree. That thing. It's just a small thing. But you know, I'll try. Gage, thank you for the resub. What the heck? Sly Fox, why? Why you do this? I'm gonna program hentai games. Nice. You should do that. Should do that, definitely. Also, to answer your question earlier, Twitch, I'm fixing my overlay because Twitch deprecated and removed version 3 of their API. Oh god, that's loud. Sorry. Whoops. Yikes. So now I need to fix all my stuff. It's a big yikes. What widget was I in? It was a recent events rotator widget, I think. I'll see if I can find the tweet. Mary, what's up? Fire, could you be my next hero and solve my problem? I can try. I can't guarantee that I can, but I can try. What's your problem? I am getting a master's in comp sci, yes. Hopefully. I've passed everything so far with, you know, pretty decent grades. So I just need to do this dissertation thingy, and hopefully I'll have it after that. We'll see. I like the sub badge progress. Very cool. Thanks. I worked on that on stream about this time last year, actually. So it's nice to see that it's actually still working after like a year. I did have to update the badges because I changed the actual sub badges a couple months ago. So thankfully dropping them in didn't impact it too much. Let me see if I can't find this widget. Give me a second. I'm still looking. Oh, it's here. This one. Oh god. Why? Look, there's your name. I recorded this video so many times because every time you emulate a fake event in Stream Elements, it does weird stuff with like the recent events, so I have to like keep resetting it. You know, these videos look like they're short, and you know, I end up having to film them like 20 times for each video because like something always goes wrong. Like I have to make the demonstration look smooth, but it usually doesn't go smooth in one take, which feels bad. This new Twitch changes makes me so sick that I start to vomit after 30 minutes. Changing font and size back wasn't enough. Oh, feels bad. I know Frankerface Z lets you change the colors of the page, but unfortunately it doesn't change the layout. I'm not sure if that can be avoided, which is unfortunate. But you can definitely change the colors. So I've made my Twitch more of a grey rather than just straight up black. So it looks more like this. I mean, it's still pretty dark, but it's not like pitch black like it was before, or like the default pitch black. I have an opportunity to get my master's in comp sci within 4 years of college. Should I go for it? Because I want to at least get a bachelor's degree. I'd say a bachelor's degree in comp sci definitely does open up a lot of doors. The only reason why I'm going for a master's is because my undergrad wasn't in comp sci, and I didn't really want to go through another 3 years of undergrad. But a lot of people switch their fields at a master's level, so I did actually have the opportunity to switch my path at masters. So that was definitely a cool thing to do. It definitely would have been a good help to have a bachelor's in comp sci. But, you know, it's not something that I wanted to put myself through again. Another 3 years of undergrad. So yeah. A lot of it has been catching up, really, just in my own time, or trying to, at least. Sick Mofo, what's up? Evidently I'm awesome. So I have that going for me. You are awesome. You're very awesome. You're in violation of being awesome. Of not being awesome? No, of being awesome. Being too awesome. Albister, thank you for the host. That didn't pop up in the thingy because Twitch is weird with how they send host API stuff. I need to look into that. I think part of the problem is how big the contrast is. Yeah. it took me back as well. Like the purple is really neon looking. I had to. It was just, yeah. The background was just pitch black. Literally, if you selected the CSS, it was actually just 0, 0, 0. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like dark mode, I just don't like it when it's like that dark. There's an art to dark mode. Like, I think Discord has it down pretty well. Discord, Twitter has a pretty good dark mode. They should have at least added an option to have a dark and darker theme, as in, like, if you wanted it just completely pitch black, that would have been good. But I didn't really want that. Yeah, I'll let you know, Mary. I'll message you. Quick question before I go to do some stuff, because I don't know how much longer you'll be on when you're streaming again. Probably soon. I have to work out what our next stream project is going to be, because right now it's just fixing overlays. But I need to commit to something, so maybe we'll take a look at Sam's widgets, or finishing or starting those widgets, because I haven't actually started the Fortnite one yet. And also the follower animation one would be good. So we'll see. It probably won't be too long. I did a bachelor's in comp sci and did well, had fun, but once done I didn't really have any specific area of interest I wanted to go for, so I decided not to do a master's. Might later if I find a subject I really want to dive into. What I'm saying is, I don't know if I want to commit to a master's before I did a bachelor's. Yeah, I know what you mean. That was my concern as well. I knew that obviously you'd have to do a final dissertation as part of the master's, and I was really fretting what that was going to be, because, like, as someone that was, you know, new to the computer science, at least formal computer science, you know, not just doing this stuff in my spare time, I was worried that I wasn't really going to have anything that I could 100% do. But as I was going through, like, all the modules throughout the year and, you know, doing assessments and assignments and work and all that, I did pick up quite a lot of cool stuff in data analytics. So that's something I'm definitely super interested in, and my thesis is actually going to be on Twitter. So yeah, although my supervisor did email me this morning and said that he had something possibly more interesting, or something else interesting to explore, so I'm meeting with him tomorrow to look at what that is. Although I hope it isn't completely different to what I'm already, like, been preparing on, because that would be interesting. And thank you for the follow. Alistair, take care. Thanks for stopping by, being awesome as usual. I'll catch you around. It's been the longest time, but it's good to see you again. And Mary, if you're taking off, take care. I just got here though. What are you working on? So this stream is more of just an introduction back to streaming, because I haven't really streamed at all over the summer. So just catching up with, you know, how this whole thing works. The Twitch API changed over the summer as well, so most of my, or some of my overlays broke. So I'm fixing that. The intermission... Oh god. Intermission works now, which is good. Let me go to intermission real quick whilst I try and fix my stinger. I don't know why that broke. I can't wait to build my PC. Don't get me wrong, this laptop is serving me well, but I'm gonna need something beefier, probably. Okay, that works now, so that's good. Stream Elements different than Streamlabs. Yes, they do the same thing. Well, they don't do the exact same thing, but they do very similar things. As in, they provide alerts for Twitch events, like follows, subs, all that kind of stuff. They provide a chat bot, which you can use for your chat. I guess it just depends on the interface, really. There are some, and also some differences in how some things work, but they're mostly the same. Mostly the same thing. So one last thing that I need to fix. Oh, my ending screen might actually already be fixed. Let me check it. I'm not ending yet, but I do need to check that the overlay is working. It should pull up the last few followers. Yeah, it does. Nice. I'll see if it gets the sub as well. But I think if one thing broke, the entire thing would break. So hopefully it should be okay. Nice. Showing up Sly Fox, so it should be okay. Fire Ruzy, the fake fire. What's up, dude? Hey, you can't call me the fake fire in my own chat. I could just ban you. Kappa. I'd love to animate my overlays, but I have no clue what I'm doing. The cool thing about Stream Elements and Streamlabs is they do provide a lot of cool animated themes for free, so there's something to look into. You can customize them after the fact as well. If you're looking for something like super custom, then custom CSS would be probably your best place to start. So that's just styling, making things look different using CSS, which is this stuff. This is CSS. And then if you want to get even more technical, you can start doing custom JavaScript, which is what the logic comes from. And then you can like make custom animations and all that nonsense. But yeah, it's a slippery slope. Once you get started, it's hard to stop. At least that's kind of how I got into it. So this is actually my intermission screen. So the one that you just saw. This one. Where it comes up with different lines. That is this. So I have all the lines here basically. I call them flavors because they're like text flavors. I don't know. It kind of just stuck, okay? I'm thinking about letting people submit their own ones and then I can credit people. That would be cool, but I haven't got around to doing that yet. And that pulls that up. I've been well, Firuzi. How have you been? I just got back to uni like a week ago, so I'm settling into my dorm. This floor is different. It's definitely a lot busier, so people are noisy, but there's not much I can do. I do have my second monitor with me though, which is a godsend, because I can do things on 2 screens. I don't have to suffer with a single screen setup. It's pretty amazing. And yeah, just seeing what streaming is like. It's been a while. I do graphics in PaintShop Pro, that is my knowledge. Well, you know, that's a place to start. Photoshop, PaintShop, those kind of things are definitely very useful for customizing, you know, the graphics, like the actual overlay. If you wanted to have more of a, if you wanted like assets in the code, you would need those placed. And that's something that I'm not terribly good at, so that's why most of my overlays tend to be quite, you know, like there's nothing on the screen. You can probably notice there's nothing on the screen that looks like you could create it with Photoshop, because, well, I'm not very good at that stuff. So it's mostly just text, really, and very basic shapes. Yeah, there's something I'm working on at the moment, which is going to be a new widget, and that's coming out soon. Maybe. I can't really talk about too much about it on stream now because it's a secret. I can't do HTML. You should check out, there are a lot of very easy to follow courses online for getting started with basic HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And that's basically all of, you know, what all of this stuff is. It's just, there's more, well, there's just some more stuff that's added, like layered on top of each other, which makes it a little more complicated. But once you understand the basics of, you know, stuff that's happening, it's like pretty easy to follow. Like, this is very basic HTML up here. This is just the boilerplate stuff. So if I went into a new document, I made this HTML. This is it basically. This is all of the HTML, and that just writes it for you. You know, it's Emmet abbreviations. And then the more complex stuff comes in scripts. So that's when you make this stuff. And then it does stuff, and you can make it do things. If you're completely stuck on where to like actually get started with writing this stuff, because I know the feeling of, you know, like you see all this stuff happening and you're like, where do I even start? I found it a good place to start was to actually get something to, you know, start writing in. So what I'm using, this program is Visual Studio Code. Some people would argue that it's not an IDE, it's just a very fancy text editor. So I'm not gonna say either way which way I lean in, but it is definitely very good for web development. So if you're looking for that, you should check that out. If you don't want to install anything, you can always just use Notepad. But I think having something with this kind of syntax highlighting is definitely very useful when you're starting out. And then yeah, I would just follow some basic tutorials online about making a basic web page. And I'm sure you'll get into it. Do I do custom work? I technically don't at the moment. I'm a bit behind on... I mean, I don't have commissions open at the moment, but for some reason I have a list of stuff to work through. So I need to get through that. There's also the project that I'm working on at the moment, which is probably going to take a hot second. But I have done custom work, so that is a thing. I don't really do alerts at the moment as such, because most alerts tend to be more After Effects based, which is not really something that I do. I can make those motion graphics do stuff, but the actual graphics themselves would probably have to come from someone else, so probably need to be more of a team thing. Like with Harris Heller, Sam did all the animations and I did all the code, and then we put them together and we made something cool. I do widgets, custom widgets. I have done commissions for those, so that's probably something that I can do. But it depends on what that work is, obviously. Oh, you know what? Something else that would be a cool stream project would be Vue. I'm doing a lot of Vue at the moment, so maybe you can make some overlays with that. I don't know, we'll see. Nerdcattle, what's up? I believe you followed me whilst I was offline. I was on a very, very long break from streaming. And a couple of people unfollowed me because I think they saw my panel below that said late September, and it's like, well, it's October now, so, you know, technically I started streaming on the last day of September, so I wasn't wrong. But yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, thank you for the follow whilst I was away. After Effects is most of it, but I'm still trying to tinker with the JavaScript aspect of it. That's the hard, fun part, yeah. So a bunch of a commission that I finished recently involved me working with the After Effects artist, and he did all the animations, and I basically got those animations to sync up with text animations in the, you know, the overlay. So yeah, the JavaScript aspect is more of getting the name, or like the dynamic data basically, to play nice with whatever animation you have. And you can usually get pretty creative with what you do. Yeah, maybe we'll just look into some cool animations at some point. I still need to figure out what we're going to really be working on, because I don't really have any ideas. Oh, yeah, Sam's widget. I need to finish that off, so maybe we'll do that on stream. And also the widget that I'm working on at the moment, which I can't talk about. Kappa. Sweet Money, thank you for the host. Hope to return the favor. Well, I probably won't be streaming when you start streaming, because that would involve me streaming all the way up until 10 AM, which would be yikes. Although not something that I haven't done before. My Fitbit keeps yelling at me because it's like telling me to go to sleep. Trying to make an alert subtrain similar to lyrics. I might have bit off more than I can chew. Lyrics is the one where it's like a single thing, or a single like circle, isn't it? And then, or is that Shroud? I keep getting confused because people have come to me asking about this stuff, and I haven't actually. I think I've seen the animations before somewhere, but I can't remember where, so I keep getting confused. It's like a circle, and then it changes depending on whether it's a sub or not, or something like that, right? Something like that. But it's all in one place. Because I think I actually worked on something similar. Let me see if I can find it. But I never finished it. I got busy. I have so many overlays. I need to sort through them. Delete the ones that I'm not using. And I have so many widgets that are just called test. It's lame, because then I don't know what they actually mean. Is this the one? Let me see. Oh yeah, it is this one. Damn, that was a while ago. How do I show this without... I can't show the URL. Give me a second. I don't know if this will work. It looks like this. Oh wait, I can't show it on stream because it's going to mess up the other animations. Oof. I'll see if I can find a way at some point. But it's basically similar to that, except I never finished it. Let me see if I can set up a thingy for it. Give me a second. Let me go to intermission. Let me try studio mode. Okay, so you can't see that. Display capture is locked. Okay, there we go. So it's basically this. So this is a widget that just plays this animation on loop continuously. And then the actual text animation goes around the outside. So this is the alert box. So it's made up of two widgets. And then playing the sub makes it look like that. and then the text does a perspective blur shift down into the logo thingy, and that's about as far as I got. And then I was like, yeah. So if you notice, this actually plays a different animation when I think it does a wink, or it's like mouth opens up, so it stops flashing temporarily, and then it goes back to looping. So that was more of a thingy thing. But yeah, that's this. I mean, needs a fairly decent. What's it called? CPU, because there's just quite a lot going on there. So they're not the most effective. I don't know what the term would be. Maybe not with widgets, that's what I'm trying to say. But the only other option would be doing it in like a custom file, and obviously widgets are the easiest way to share things. So let me see if I can find the Streamlabs one that I did, because I did something similar long before this on Streamlabs, which was for my friend Bishop, although I never sent it to him. So I don't think I actually finished it. I should really finish these things. Let me see. Alert box. This is basically the same effect, or it's similar at least. I don't know if this is going to play. Okay. A tutorial? Yeah, maybe I could. I mean, at the core of it, it's mostly just a lot of animations playing together at the same time. But I guess I could break that down. I'm thinking of doing like just some basic workshops at some point, as streams on just like getting started with putting together similar sort of things, sort of more like building blocks of building up to that. This is the, I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll see. So this is on Streamlabs. I have a sub animation. Okay, no, it's not that. Never mind. Ignore. I should have tested it before I showed you. I wonder if I have the code somewhere that I can just pop in. Let me check. I'm pretty sure I did back up the code somewhere. Ignore that. I do have a YouTube, yes. It's in my panels. I archive a lot of my streams there. Sometimes they get blocked because of music, and unfortunately there's not much I can do about that. But I do have streams dating back to last year, and coding overlays and all that, which I do on stream, is so the Spotify thing that you can see in the corner, I coded that on stream. I have VODs of me making that from last year, so feel free to check those out. I don't go like step by step through, the code, but I go through the process of, learning to do it, because I learn, at the same time as I make these things, which is why I like streaming coding, because I get to learn at the same time as making stuff. My alerts I also did on stream. That was cool. And yeah, pretty much everything else we've done on stream. It's probably somewhere on the YouTube. Oh yes, the office prank. I don't know, did that make it to YouTube? I can't remember. It probably did, because I probably didn't play any music, so that stream probably would have been archived. Although I keep getting content ID striked, which is annoying, because it's not, you know, companies, it's just people randomly wanting to copy strike me for no reason. I don't even make any money, dude. Like, what the heck? Anyway. Here we go. Oh god. How did I format this? Give me a second. I'm doing a copy paste the job right now. Subscriptions. Change media. That one. That one. This is probably not going to work, but you know. Okay. Save settings. Let me first test this to make sure it's gonna work. Streamlabs is taking ages to save, which is weird. Test first before Homer Simpson. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know why I reverted it back. Maybe I was just testing how the thing worked, because I used to use Streamlabs. I switched over a while ago, but I still like use it for testing, because obviously not everyone uses Stream Elements. Or, I mean, I don't actually use. I'm using Stream Elements backend. Oh, it's saved. Okay, let me see. What the heck? I don't think it actually saved. Or did this box just not update? Let me try opening a new window. Dude. Let me force refresh this. That cutout of Pokimane reminds me of the super scuffed stream that I had when Bishop came in. God, that was a fun stream. Okay, let me see. Launch. Okay, there's the box. Now test sub. Oh, why? It didn't save. Are you serious? Save. I think Streamlabs is just scuffed right now. I've had a lot of frustration with trying to get custom code to work properly on Streamlabs, because they seem to inject custom code every time it loads. It's really annoying. Yeah, it's probably not happening. Maybe I can just find the tweet instead. I tweeted it at Bishop. I don't know when though. These sayings are awesome. Eating Tide Pods got me. You know, the funny thing is, I probably added that around the same time that the Tide Pods thing was happening. Because, I mean, you know, a lot of those sayings tend to be from when it was actively happening. So it's kind of a nice throwback. The Tide Pod generation. I'm thinking about adding or letting people submit custom sayings, and then I can like add them to the thing and like maybe have a link to their channel, whatever, which would be pretty cool. But I need to work out how I'm gonna like design that. Okay. Let's see. It's basically in the same vein as the Discord lines. You know, how Discord asks occasionally if people have a line that they want added. Okay. I feel like I'm getting close. I'm just scrolling through my Twitter right now because I know that I tweeted at Bishop about it. Scrolling deep into Twitter past, yeah. I basically post, like, my Twitter is basically just lots of posts of me making stuff. So if you're interested in, like, seeing demos and previews there, that's probably the place to be. Ah, here we go. Found it. Adding some extra flair to Bishop's was here alerts. The video looks super blurry though. Let me see if I can make it larger. Oh god, this is so blurry. You know what? I'm just gonna download this video. That's the thing I can do, right? Twitter video downloader. Yes. It'll give me the source, I think. Yeah, there we go. 720. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Okay. So this was a lot of effort just to show you guys this, but it was basically the same thing. So he made this animation of the box, and then I made the text sort of fly out of it. So it's basically the same thing as the lyrics thing, but in reverse. And the cool thing is the timing of the text is randomized for each letter, so it never comes out like exactly the same way. So as you can see, like the E there is the last one to come out, but in the first run it comes out first. So that's just a, you know, very minor detail, but that's just one of the things that you can do with JavaScript stuff. I should probably actually do something with that, because I don't think I actually got around to making anything with that. Like actually doing something with this. Bishop actually wanted to use these, I think. So yeah, maybe I'll finish that off. Oh god, why did I do that? Okay. You look a little like my middle daughter, Kira. Ah. Yeah, I was pretty apprehensive with like associating just, you know, me with my name or whatever, but I figured, you know, it's part of my developer life or whatever. I'll just throw it all out there. That's what I'm trying to do, but struggling to figure out how. For that I used something called lettering.js. There's probably easier ways to do it at the time. So lettering.js is a jQuery plugin for letting you select individual letters like this. You can actually split the text up and probably just by yourself, but at the time I think this is what I used. And then that basically just lets you select all of the individual letters separately. jQuery is something that I would definitely recommend using a few times, but then probably dropping when you can. It doesn't necessarily matter too much for Stream Elements because it comes with jQuery inbuilt, so you can't really get rid of it anyway. But making jQuery a dependency is never a good thing if you can help it, because it's old and outdated. And hopefully I'll go more into that at some point soon. I have something that I want to show you guys at some point, but I haven't announced it on Twitter yet, so I can't do that. Okay. Well, I did manage to get more done than I thought I would, which is fixing my overlays. Let me get out of studio mode. So now we have the starting screen that's working again. It's only a band-aid fix because the new Twitch API doesn't let you get the title. But that's okay, because we'll just have to make the overlay load after the stream has started, which is what I do anyway, so it's okay. I'm not going to go into that at the moment, though. I think I'll just let version 5 play its course. We have the intermission, which works, and then the ending, which also works. Now, the stream info thing seems to be doing okay. For now, it's probably going to break. Also, I should probably make this Scale to outer bounds. Even though it cuts off a bit of the screen, it doesn't really matter. Don't really need to see the edges. Sorry for distracting you, that's okay. All of my streams wouldn't be streams if I didn't get sidetracked at least once. That's basically what everyone in chat is really good at. Well, I'm just really bad at focusing. That is probably why I didn't feel the urge to stream whilst I was working on that big project, because I would have probably not got much work done. But this is a good way to chill out, you know. I don't have to just be head down in code all the time. It's nice to just talk about it and get distracted and learn other things. Yeah. I need to delete all these other versions of the chat box. I have a lot of backups, but I don't need them now because I push everything to a GitHub. I still have images of Gimli because that was someone's profile picture at some point. Should probably get rid of that. Yeah. Heat meter test, overlay video. Maybe we should work on some custom APIs. That could be a fun stream. I know one of my friends, Pyro, suggested a custom API that lets you type in a command that looks up a team and then returns information like if they're playing a match, what their last score was, or something like that. If I can find some openly accessible data for that, that could be cool to do. It might just have to be limited to NHL or something. Lone Star, what's up? It's good to see you. Been a while, but that's my fault. Always glad when you stream, always interesting to learn from you. Hey, I learn from you guys too. It's a give and take, you know. I've learned probably more from this stream about this stuff than I have at university. To be fair, I guess at university we don't really have any modules that's related directly to this stuff, except for this one module that I had last year, which was make a website. But other than that, it's mostly not this stuff. But this is more like what I want to do. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have some unreleased widgets that I need to release at some point. I probably need to go through final testing. I'm subscribed to you on YouTube now. Thanks. I appreciate it. I tend to just archive streams there, so it's more that stuff. Okay, I think before I head off to sleep, because it's almost 2 AM and I need to be up tomorrow pretty early, I will see if I can pull up the last one. Or maybe I don't have it here actually. Yikes. Oh, it's here. Social media slide-in widget. Do you have a Discord? There's the link. I forgot that I set the Discord keyword for that. That's neat. It's not that active at the moment. I'm hoping it'll probably get more active once I start doing the thing with the widget. What new widgets can we look forward to? Good question. I have a slightly big project that I'm working on at the moment, which is unnamed, but I'll probably be tweeting about it soon. And I'll probably be opening that up to beta for anyone in the Discord. So if you're in the Discord, I'll probably be dropping a link there, and then people can check that out. I haven't... Yeah, I'll just leave it there. But the other widget that I'm working on at the moment, or not working on right now, but it's one that I need to release, is a social media slide-in widget. So it looks like this. It's similar, it's basically the same as the Nerd or Die one from a while ago, but it's Stream Elements. So all the things are based there. Let me see if I can add it. Uh, 520.75. There we go. Probably gonna have to edit this. So I can probably put that like up here or something. I don't know. Something like that. The neat thing is that you can, I don't know if I can show this properly without showing the URL. Maybe I can. Give me a second. There we go. So, the options are all down on the side over here, and then you can just, the ones that you fill in are the ones that are shown. YouTube, Firewire, save, and then it should come up with the Firewire as well as YouTube. There we go. And then you can set the delay of how long it takes between each loop, that kind of stuff. All that goodness. So yeah. Honestly, I think it's ready to go. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I think I just want to make sure that it's perfect. Although it probably never will be. My eyes. Yeah. Okay, well, I think that that was a pretty cool first stream back. We have a bit of work to do deciding what we're going to work on. But I have some ideas, so I'll sort that out for next stream. Should be good. But yeah, thanks guys for hanging out. I'm probably going to call it here. It's coming up to 2 AM. And yeah. It's good to see you all again. New faces, old faces. I will catch you in the next stream, which will probably be very soon. I'm not going to disappear, like, forever. When do I usually stream? In the evenings. Usually. I'm going to attempt some day streams, though, because I feel like streaming during the day is probably better productivity-wise. So, yeah. Just generally throughout the week, I guess. Alright guys, take care. I'll catch up with you soon. Peace.